Okay, so just in terms of an overview for me this week, the reason I kind of touch on this is that actually because I'm an entrepreneur as well, and I'm going on my own journey, and actually, I at the moment it's just me, that for me, sharing the honest kind of journey of where I'm at and how I've developed just over the past year, kind of since COVID, that previously a year ago, this didn't exist and I was doing it from my spare bedroom. Then in November, you would have seen me move to a proper office, which had windows and stuff, which was actually upstairs. And then it was about a month ago that I moved here where I've really invested in a lot more stuff. And the idea was it was a way to invest in myself and the business to actually help educate more. And actually I knew that live streaming was going to be a really big thing moving forward. So I put a lot of money into new cameras, and you might have noticed that the camera is on something called a moving slider, which just makes it a little bit more interesting. The office space itself, you've got a nice flat screen here. And what I just wanted to do was do the best I could to invest in the user experience, to actually just help people. The whole point of the course is that you can dip in and dip out as much as you want. It works kind of around you. But actually, that's a good thing, because what we then do is that I want you to be working on your business. I don't want you to be sat in a classroom if you don't need to be. But then actually, if you want to pick my brains or learn a bit more about sales, marketing, strategy, whichever, you can do at a time that suits you. So that's the whole point of this. But then actually, I'm going to jump onto my last one. But that's why, as a seamless kind of segue, it's important to invest in yourself and your business. That when you first kind of start out in business, it's very easy to conserve the pennies, and you're doing everything you can to try and win customers. And being honest, the best way to do that is to have a clearly defined offer, which is simple, that people kind of understand it. But then actually just pick up the phone, get in touch with people that know you or know who you are, and actually just ask, is there anything I can do to help you? And you want to do that to a point where your business is cash generative, it's doing all the right things. And actually, for me, that probably took 6 months from when I first set up. That yes, I was making money, but not enough that I was making enough money to then reinvest. But the one thing that's really important for businesses of all sizes to do is that if you ever stay still and you just stick with what you've got and then just keep doing the same of everything, you're not actually looking to iterate your brand or your service offer or your lead times or anything, your competitors will catch up, and at some point they might kind of overtake you. I don't know why it's going to put LinkedIn user. For some reason, I can't see everyone's names today. Whilst I'm presenting, I won't try and fix it, but please work with me if you just kind of drop your name in. But I apologize if I kind of don't shout people out by name. But it is what it is. This is also the beauty of actually live streams, that it would be foolish for me to try and fix it now, but it is what it is. But anyway, what I was trying to say is that it's important for you to kind of grow your business. But part of the reason why with the roadmap, and it's the reason it's called the actual Roadmap MBA, is that yes, it's all about business education, but I want you to be able to plan where it is you want to get to. So for me, being completely honest, at some point I would love to speak on big stages and have people all around the world use the course and actually get value from it. That's what's really kind of important to me. And then I've also got a big buy one, gift one initiative. So anyone can register for a free course if they go to guest list at roadmapmba.com. And the whole thinking behind that was actually that I want people to be able to, I don't believe that there should be any barriers to education which holds people back. And I think far too often universities and different places, they do great courses, but if they're 16, 20, 100 grand to go on, that's very prohibitive to a lot of people. And then likewise, if you're a working parent or you're, whatever your kind of circumstances, you often can't commit the time. So the whole point of what I wanted to do is make business education accessible, and a live stream is one way to do that. But actually, the fact that you're seeing this now is proof that I also believe in investing in myself. And actually, I think you should too. And it doesn't matter if you're a copywriter, a graphic designer, you've got a manufacturing business, whichever. Always be looking at actually how can we improve, how can we kind of move forward. And it's really worth kind of the money if you can afford to.